So on 4 hours, let us see what another asset, digital asset, is doing. Shavyfxhub. We randomly apply market structure strategy to everything in the market. We're looking at the accuracy on how market is well structured, and I think one of the pairs that have a very good structure is BTC is well structured. It's well structured, well calibrated. Each demand and supply structure zones are well calibrated, and you can, from the structure, tell the motion of buyers and sellers. We had here an ascending trend line, which is I'm going to call it demand floor. It's a demand floor, and also an ascending triangle, an ascending trend line, ATL. So these are demand floor, and we also have another demand floor here. So this is going to be our demand floor for now. This is also another demand floor where price has made a significant push to the upside, and I'm very confident that this strategy should be able to interpret the next phase of buy sell for BTC USD. It's based on structure, and we are tracking every demand and every supply to see where it ends. It's a trackable process. So we look at it again, and so we see where now we have demand floor, resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, price returns on retest, RT. So this is a retest candle 1, and also another retest candle 2. So let's see where we'll go from here. Retest candle 2. Yeah. So this is another retest candle. So on technical, we expect this floor to be a buy floor. If price in the course of indecision makes its way down, we'll have a buy here as another demand floor. Since this floor is holding price actively. So let's look again where we have another structure. We have here a resistance structure, break of resistance structure, price came on retest, and this is technically a retest zone after a break of structure. So let's calibrate it again and give it a considerable zone where we expect price to fall in. And if price falls into that zone, within this red zone, anything here, look at the resistance structure. After price hit the demand floor, went up, rejected, they couldn't touch the demand floor again and broke the structure. So resistance structure broken. Price came down on retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, broke a support structure, came down to retest it, a broken support structure, resistance structure. So we now return to supply roof. So these are supply roof. So here we have a supply roof, and the price came down to pick liquidity from a demand floor where we have a double confluence. We have a resistance structure here. So see here, support structure, after a breakout of structure. So we are now seeing another demand floor based on strategy. It's based on strategy. It's strictly based on strategy. So it's not manipulation. It's based on the structure of the market. Everything is well structured. There's no manipulation here. So let's see. I'm going to change the color to black to make it noticeable. So we want price to return to this level. Yeah, if here does not hold down return, this becomes our buy zone. So these are potential areas where we We wait for this guy to come in and do the needful. You can see the structure. The structure is well illustrated. You can see the structure. You can see it. Support structure, support structure, support structure, support structure, support structure, support structure, support, double confluence, and double confluence DC. Indecision stops, decision activated. So at DC, whenever we have a DC, whenever we have a DC, an ascending trend line meets a descending trend line. We have an ascending trend line by way of resistance structure, break of resistance structure, retest. And we had an ascending trend line. And price came here on double confluence and left. So it's on technical too that if we break this layer of defense, then it could trigger us to come down here, retest here, which is also a valid flaw, a potential valid flaw. So if here fails, then we'll come to the ultimate buy, which is around 53,000 thereabout. It makes a decent sense. It makes a decent sense to return to that level. That means it will be a return to the previous low. That's what it means. So if we come back to that level, it will be a retest to this level. So at this level, we also have a double confluence. A horizontal support structure meets a descending trend line. It makes a whole lot of sense for price to return here and pick liquidity and go. But for now, price has built a pattern, a very lovely pattern. So we have a descending trend line. You can see it, support, 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 support. So if we come down here, we have a double confluence at this level. So you don't expect price to go below 53K. At this level, we have double confluence to give us that uptick. All we want is uptick. Uptick. That is what we want. So it might come here in the usual fashion, liquidity grab, week in, week out, week in, week out. So at the top, we also have another resistance structure, a horizontal resistance structure. When price came, respected it, and after respecting the structure, came down to test a broken supply roof to become a demand floor. So we change this to demand floor, and on technical, price respected based on the foundation. This is you can see the zone. This is a demand zone, a demand supply zone. So we'll continue to hold this responsible for majority of the decisions we'll take in this space. So when price came in, respected it, price came in again, respected it, came in again, respected it, and it has made a significant push. It has made a significant push. From what you can see here, it made a significant push. So a tap into this place again, gave birth to price going to test a descending trend line. So for us to think of a possible upswing again, price need to clear one more barrier so that price can come and trade in this zone. To trade in this zone, the resistance barriers has to be cleared, where we turn a supply route to a demand floor. That is critical for upswing and for break of a new high. So let's look at another scenario. If we return to this zone, price could trade actively here to give you a new price action, which will be the beginning of a new rally. So this is a new supply roof. This is a new supply roof based on strategy. This strategy it's a killer strategy. This becomes our new supply roof. This becomes our new supply roof based on strategy, strictly based on strategy. You have here support structure, break of a support structure, retest. So it's all about spotting retest and a broken structure. Then you see the face, whether it's demand or supply. So we'll have supply at this zone. So if price returns here, it will be a massive trigger. It will be a massive exodus of trigger at this level. So these are potential areas to watch. So for now, let's see if price, then we'll look at if there is a level of support we found here. There's a good, nice structure here, very nice structure. So I think price might come down here. This level will put price. You can see the structure, resistance structure, respect of resistance structure, break of the structure, retest, demand, tap into a sell resistance structure, drop price, broke support structure, retest, sold, touch a demand floor impulse leg, broke resistance structure, tap into a supply roof, on return respected a demand floor push price up, tap into a supply roof, broke off a demand floor, tapped into another demand floor, broke resistance structure. So if price comes back here, I think it might give the impulse. So a push back into here might be a liberation time to go high. Can this happen? Yes. Is it possible it will not happen? Yes. So the next case scenario is to see that we have a retest zone, which let's look again. We have another break and retest. We have here the resistance structure. This is another case scenario. You can see it. So we have here resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, retest one, retest two. So to also make a decent sense, if we watch the structure and see what she does, what change in character, it is always change in character that leads to break of structure. Every time we look at market, we look at change in character. CHOCH. It is change in character that leads to break of structure. So we should be uptrending. If he changes his character and stop, it's going to break the structure. And we look at here as the next possible zone for buy. This is a buy zone, this is a buy zone. So this is a structure on a mid-term view. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes from here. Let's see how it goes from here. Let's see how she goes from here. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. It's a new week, a week of blessing, a week of greatness, a week of breakthrough. May you find favor. Any hindrance on your way is broken. So let's see how it goes. So this is what we see based on structure. It's strictly based on the structure of the market, analyzing price using the structure. So I think on a broader perspective, we have cleared a resistance structure, a roof, which I will change the color to purple. So you can see the roof, retest, affirming strength, break of a roof, retest. So the worst case is to come down here where we have a double confluence. That is the worst that can happen. See, if we come down here, let's dip below 66 again. That's possible. Because of this impulse, a descending trend line, it might push price to come down here. It's possible. It's possible that we might come here. We have double confluence here. So if you come at this level, our strategy is to wait for price on structure and on double confluence. So if we have on structural base, two structures or three structures, four structures pointing at a particular point, more confluence, better. If we have three confluence, four confluence, five confluence, it's a confirmation. They are all bearing weakness. So the more weakness you have, the less likely you will escape. So if we have price here, bearing weakness, a horizontal structure, support structure, meeting another ascending support structure, it's a time for a rally. Then that impulse, that liquidity impulse leg will push price to break the descending structure. Then we see an up rally. Yeah, but if price fails to hold at this level after breaking this roof, then we potentially come down to seek liquidity down, where we have another potential support structure waiting for impulse.